Today we're going to learn the Gemarah from the Hok Leisrael for Wednesday of Parashat Terumah. Amar Rabbi Yehuda leRavin bar Rav Nachman. Rabbi Yehuda told Ravin bar Rav Nachman, Ravin achi, Ravin my brother, lo tizbon ar'a desmicha lemata. Do not buy a piece of land that is close to the city. The Amar Rabbi Abahu, Amar Rav Huna, Amar Rav Asur lo le'adam she'amod al sedeh chavero b'sha'a she'omedet bekamoteha. Just like Rabbi Abahu says in the name of Rav Huna, in the name of Rav, that it's not a good thing for a person to stand next to a field that is fully grown, because as he's looking at it and the field is fully grown, he might put the evil eye on it. And therefore, that's why Rabbi Yehuda tells Ravin bar Rav Nachman, he tells him, do not buy a piece of land next to the city, because more people will be looking at it, and by them looking at it, in terms of whatever abundance there is there, they could put the evil eye on it. And that's why it's better not to buy it next to the city. The Gemarah says, Ini, is that really so? Rabbi Abba found the students of Rav. Amar lehu, and he asked them, he told them, Mai amar Rav behane kra'e? What did Rav say in these psukim? Baruch atah ba'ir, u'baruch atah b'sadeh, baruch atah bevo'echa, baruch atah betzetecha. This pasuk that says you should be blessed in the city, you should be blessed in the field, and you should be blessed when you come, you should be blessed when you go. Ve'amrule, and they answered him, Hachi amar Rav. This is what Rav said. Baruch atah ba'ir, you're blessed in the city, sheyeh betecha samuch lebet hakneset, that your home, your place of residence should be next to a synagogue. Baruch atah b'sadeh, what is blessed, you should be in the field. Sheyu nechasecha krovim la'ir, that your assets, that your property should be close to the city. Baruch atah bevo'echa, what is that you should be blessed when you come. Shelo timtza ishtecha safek nida b'shat bidatcha min haderech, that you should not find your wife in doubt of nida when you come back from your traveling. Ubaruch atah betzetecha, what does it mean that you should be blessed? Betzetecha, when you go out. So in Hebrew there is a play on word here, tzetecha, which means going out, and tzetzeh is your descendant, your offspring, that your offspring should be like you. Ve'amar lehu Rabbi Yochanan told them, Lo amar haki, ella baruch atah, and he told them that Rabbi Yochanan did not say this pasuk, did not explain the pasuk this way. Rabbi Yochanan explained it differently. Baruch atah ba'ir, you should be blessed in the city, sheyeh bet hakiseh samuch leshulchanecha, that your place of going to the restroom should be close to where you have your meals. In other words, nowadays we have the convenience of bathrooms within the homes, etc. At one time, you used to have to go to the house, that it shouldn't be so far. So that's what it means, that it should be blessed in the city. Aval bet hakneset lo, but the synagogue should be close to your home. That's not what the pasuk refers to, and why? Rabbi Yochanan, according to his explanation, the Amar Sechar Psiot Yesh, that says, if you have to walk further to get to the synagogue, you get a reward for every step that you take. And therefore, the further it is, the better it is. Baruch atah b'sadeh, they should be blessed in the field. Sheyu nechasecha meshulashim, that your assets should be diversified. You should be shalish batevu'ah, 1/3 in grain, shlish bazetim, and 1/3 should be olives, ushlish bagefanim, and 1/3 should be with the gefanim, which means like a vineyard. In other words, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That you should be like diversified, where sometimes the weather is good for one type of thing, and on the other, that you have all your bases covered. Baruch atah bevo'echa, baruch atah betzetecha, that you should be blessed when you come, and you should be blessed when you leave. He explains this pasuk as meaning, she'teitziyatcha min ha'olam kibiyatcha la'olam, that when you leave this world, it should be like when you came to this world, which means clean of any sin. Ma biyatcha la'olam belochet, afitziyatcha min ha'olam belochet. The same way that you come here without a sin, also when you leave this world, it should be without a sin. All right, but let's remember where we started. We started here with the advice that you shouldn't buy a field next to the city. But then we brought here an explanation of the pasuk that says Baruch Atah Basadeh, that in the name of Rav, it was quoted that your field, your property should be next to the city. So it's a contradiction. And the Gemarah says, La kashya. There is no contradiction. Hade mehdar le shura veratuka. Hade la mehdar le shura veratuka. It depends. If around your property you have a fence or wall, you have something that will protect it from people looking at it, and it's a good thing that it should be next to where the city is, because it's convenient. You don't have to have a long commuting time. So everybody can have better supervision of it. But if you're going to leave it open without any wall around it, without any fence, without any kind of protection from people looking at it, from being discreet about how abundant is the field, then in that case it's not a good idea to have it next to the city. And the pasuk that says Hashem will take away from you any illness, according to Rav, says, what is he talking about here? Says here it's speaking about the evil eye. Rav, according to his explanation, to his opinion, the Rav Salik Levi Kivre, Rav went once to a cemetery, Avad Maide Avad, and he did what he did. He said what he performed certain type of thing to understand how the people passed away. Amar, he said, Tish'in v'tish'a b'ayin hara, 99 of the people who died, who were buried there, died because of ayin hara, of the evil eye. Ve'echad b'derech eretz, and one through natural causes. U'shmuel amar, Zu haruach. And Shmuel says, the verse refers to the wind. It means the wind brings bacteria, it could bring like viruses, that's Shmuel etame. According to Shmuel, he says that the Amar Shmuel akol ba'uach. Everything is caused by the wind. In other words, the illnesses are caused by the wind. Shmuel, we ask a question on Shmuel. How can he say that everything is caused by wind? By the air, you catch, bacteria, whatever, through the wind, through the air. How can you say that? There are people who are executed by the state, people who are taken, are injured. How can you say that? And when it says those that are like injured with the sword, executed by the sword, those also, if it wasn't ilav zika, avdele usama v'chaye. If it wasn't for the wind which enters the wound, and I guess would cause it to be infected, if it wasn't for that, avdele usama v'chaye, they could make a type of ointment that could be prepared, a type of medicine that would cause that part that is injured to grow together, and they would be able to recover. So that's why he says, ultimately, what happens is not just the wound itself that kills, it's actually the bacteria that goes into the wound through the wind, and that's what causes it to happen. Otherwise, you'll be able to be healed. But so this was the Gemarah for today, for Wednesday, here at our shiur at Em Habanim Sephardi congregation in Valley Village, California. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.